Hello everybody, welcome to my kitchen. Today we are here to talk about a juicing recipe. It's a recipe that is really important to me. It has helped me immensely in my experience, and so it's something that I'm really excited to share with everybody. It's probably the number one simplest juice recipe that you will ever come across because there's only one ingredient in it. But to kind of explain how this helped me, when I stopped taking the birth control pill and I was trying to detox from it basically, my hormones were all over the place and my menstrual cycle was very irregular. And the thing that was bothering me the most was the fact that my menstrual cycle would come so irregular, but for about 2 weeks before my cycle actually appeared, I would have crazy symptoms such as really pain, cramps, and I had headaches, and I had the back of my neck, the nerves there were just so imbalanced, and I was feeling really bad. I just wasn't myself, and so it came to a point where I was like, okay, I seriously need some help. And I knew if I went to the doctor's office, they would most likely prescribe the birth control pill to me again, which was what I was sort of avoiding. That's also explained in some of my previous videos if you'd like to take a look at those. But instead, I decided to go to somebody who gives me great advice on a regular basis. My mother. She is a raw food chef, and she is a very strong advocate of diet and clean diet, to be specific. So I went to my mom and I was like, look, I am basically suffering here. I am not feeling myself and I just can't deal with it anymore. I basically told her that I needed a solution, and I told her that I was willing to sacrifice my normal diet, which is stuff like ice cream and chocolate and a whole bunch of sweet things like that, and that I was just basically ready to make a change. And I told her that I needed help and that I was going to commit to whatever she told me I needed to do. So she suggested that I would do a 3-day juice fast, and when I started the juice fast, she actually made a whole bunch of juice for me, and I was feeling really sick at that time, and so one of the juices that she made for me is this juice that I'm going to share with you today. It is a sweet potato juice. So that's the only ingredient that we're going to be using in this juice. Sweet potato is known very well to help with balancing hormones, and that's basically what I needed help with. It is very interesting to me that by the first day and a half, my cycle already appeared. So it really showed me that my body was backed up and that I just needed to kind of cleanse and detox. And so it did help me during the month that I approached my mom and asked her for help. And then it also helped me afterwards during other months because I would try to incorporate juice more in my diet. And so I think it just really gives your body a break from having to digest things that might be heavy. And so I'm really excited to share this juice recipe with everybody. I hope that it comes in handy for you. Again, everybody's bodies are different, but I'm just sharing this as something that has helped me immensely. There are some other juice recipes too that I can give if you are interested. Those are other ones that have helped me during the juice fast as well. But for now, I'm just going to talk about this recipe. But basically, let's just jump into it. So I have my juice machine right here and a cup just beneath. Then I'm going to just use 2 sweet potatoes. Depending on how much juice you would like to have, you can add more sweet potatoes, but that's the only ingredient we're going to be using here. So we're just going to chop up the sweet potatoes. vanilla, which I love so much. One thing that amazes me so much about this juice is not only the benefits of it, but also the fact that if you just let the cup sit for a while, you will find that at the very bottom of the cup there is like a pudding-like substance that comes from the sugars that is inside of the sweet potato, or yam as some people might call it. But that just amazes me so much because it shows that all of the nutrients inside of fruits and vegetables can be so beneficial to us, and there's a real reason why they're there and available to us in nature. And so we really need to take advantage of the fact that we have so many natural and beautiful solutions for our problems just in nature, something that can be grown in our own backyards. Another thing to note real quick is the fact that it does take many sweet potatoes to make a large cup of juice. It's a vegetable that is very dense, and so it's not like a cucumber where you would find a lot of liquid inside of it, but instead it's something that does take a lot to produce a large bottle. And so luckily, it's not a vegetable that's very expensive. It's usually quite easy to find as well. And so I hope that you do try this out. Even if you are not having problems with imbalanced hormones, I do suggest that you try anyways because it's really sweet and it's just fun to try drinking a sweet potato rather than eating it. So please do go ahead and try it out. Let me know what you think and let me know how it goes for you in the comments below. Also, please don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up on the video. Do take good care of yourself, and I will see you again in my next video. Bye-bye!